A degree is just a paper. Print it now. My dear, print the paper, print it and get your own, my dear. It's just a paper after all, right? In fact, you people should have told me that a degree is just a paper. I would have not wasted my time in school, sleepless nights, suffering. I suffered though. Just to be thinking about it, I just get emotional. I suffered. People should have told me I would have not gone to school. I would just print the paper. But since we are on that topic, my sister, my brother, that says a degree is just a paper. Come, let's print your own. TikTok stranger, degree number 1. Degree in Omona. Mona. How's an iron? How's I can congratulate Number 2, degree in which your college. You're gonna have your degree, you're gonna be unemployed. Your degree, you'll just stay there. Twara, degree in which you craft to college. That's why I look at the ice cream. Does it? What are you degrees?
I didn't spend 4 years getting a degree so that I could now write people's names wrong on coffee cups, but here we are. I've applied to over 200 marketing jobs, and I just don't know if there's room for me in that industry. Because right now, I can't even get my foot in the door with an internship, and my resume says that I'm a barista, a grocery shopper, a babysitter, a professional class action claimer in the Claims app. I'm honestly not proud of where I am right now because I have a degree. I like to keep telling myself that it's building character, but honestly, I am just tired. If you're also overqualified and underpaid, cheers, I guess.
College is a waste of time and energy. It's a scam. College is not meant for you to do the things that you want to do. You get a degree, you have your moment, your parents celebrate the moment, and then boom, it's over with. And then now you're forced to find a job and go work for somebody and make that person money and make them rich. And you're not doing the things that you want to do.
I have a bachelor's degree in something that I don't use, and I don't regret it, because to me, getting through college and getting my degree was proof to myself that I could do something start to finish despite any obstacles or despite it being hard. And that is so crucial to anything that you choose to pursue in life. And maybe I have a different perspective of this because I don't have any student debt. I actually paid for college mostly out of pocket. That's a different story, but I don't have that heavy burden of student debt following me around after school for years and years and years like some people do. But I also think that a lot of what we tie something being worth it is to whether something has a direct return or not. So for a lot of people, if they don't get a career directly out of school, then it was a waste of time or money. But I think sometimes things in life don't pay us in the ways that we expected them to. Like, for college, for me, it helped me build discipline. It exposed me to people and environments that I wouldn't have been exposed to otherwise. And it helped me build the muscle and the skill of hard work and dedication and dedicating myself to getting that degree. And that is so crucial for me in my life. And I definitely can understand, though, how somebody who still is paying for something that they're not using and they're acquiring so much interest, I definitely understand how somebody can regret that. But I just feel like when you look at it in a point of view of building skills, through dedication and hard work through college, like, that's pretty valuable as well. But that's just my 2 cents. What do y'all think?
The job market is so cooked. I have a degree in chemical engineering. Spent 4 years of my life getting this degree, by the way. And I can't get a job anywhere. I've applied to so many different engineering firms. I just cannot get a job. So then I started applying to places like Walmart and McDonald's, and I've been rejected from all of them. Every single one. I spent 4 years of my life for this degree, and I can't even get a job that pays $14 an hour. And it's not like I don't have experience in the field, because I worked at Walmart in high school. I worked at McDonald's in high school. I worked at both these places, and I can't find a job still. And I've been trying to tell my parents about it, did you walk in and try to apply inside? I was like, what do you think I've been doing? I've literally had to resort to filing class action lawsuits on claimmoney.com to pay my rent. In what world does someone with a college degree need to rely on class action lawsuits to be able to live? I literally don't know what I'd do with that stupid website. I'd literally be in a box on the side of the road with my little degree holding it up to the cars that pass by.
If you're going to spend 4 years of your life in college, make sure you actually get a degree that pays you money. There's a lot of people right now who are upset because they get bachelor's degrees and master's degrees and they do not make the income that they need to live a comfortable lifestyle. The degree alone does not make you money. It is the field of work that degree is in that makes you money. If you cannot find a degree that interests you, that pays a good salary, literally just get a trade. There are people wasting their time getting 4-year degrees to graduate college making $40,000 a year. You will literally make at least 2 to 3 times that if you were to just get a trade. Make sure that you're not wasting 4 years of your youth playing around in school only for you to come out here in the real world and realize that this shit is real out here.
Is no one gonna tell me that getting a computer science degree was basically useless? When I chose my degree, I didn't really do a lot of research on the job market and like what the job market would look like after I graduated, which is terrible, by the way. I didn't really know what I wanted to do specifically either. I just kind of felt like it was a safe degree and I was totally wrong. I graduated 8 months ago. I've been applying nonstop with no success, not even an interview. And I've just been focusing on like small side hustles and like small jobs to keep myself afloat because I am broke. I've been door dashing, walking dogs. I started filing for class actions on Sparrow. Anything, girl. If you're in my position or have been in my position, please give me some advice. How do I make my resume stand out? How do I get an interview? Is my degree useless?
Unless you guys want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, or an engineer, your college degree is becoming more and more useless by the day. I'm not saying that you don't learn anything from college. I'm not saying that college isn't useful. I'm just saying it's becoming more useless by the day. Because a couple of decades ago, if you had a college degree, especially from a good college, it pretty much guaranteed that you were going to have a good life and you were going to make a solid income and you were going to make good connections and get into the right places. I'm 24 years old. I have a business with 19 employees. Some of these employees have $100,000 a year salaries. C-suite executives, right? CFO, COO, guys with 10 plus years experience in this industry. And I can guarantee you that I did not ask them what college they went to on their interview. I asked them what they've accomplished. What are you most proud of? Tell me your story, right? Talk to me about the previous places you worked and what you did there that had an impact. Talk to me about the things that went wrong. Talk to me about the biggest mistakes you've ever made, right? Those are the questions that matter, not what college did you go to. I'm not saying don't go to college. I went to college. I had a great time. I thought I got a lot out of it. I'm just saying that a college degree itself is becoming more and more useless. And so definitely do not rely on that, and definitely do not think that that is going to have the impact on your life that you want it to.
It's crazy to think that when I dropped out, motherfuckers were telling me like I was crazy, I was stupid, da-da-da. Yo, those same motherfuckers who doubted me graduated, and they're literally like asking me like, yo, what should I do? My degree doesn't do anything. And it's like, dude, first of all, I'm sorry that AI cooked you. But it's also like, bro, like, Liddy, what the fuck are you gonna do with a degree? Like I actually don't even know what job you can get. Like, it's either you run a business or you're high up at a business or you're just fucking broke, to be honest. Because everything else, like firefighter, police officer, like whatever decent job doesn't require a degree. Yeah, a medical professional, sure, but you guys aren't doctors. Lawyers are useless. Like a fucking, I don't know, like a fucking physio, like, okay, yeah, you're just rubbing my butt, you know? I don't even know what job you could get with a degree.
A realization I've had to come to terms with is that I went to school, worked full time, and got a full 4-year bachelor's degree, and it ain't do nothing for me. I feel like I just wasted my time. I feel like if you're not going to do anything like medical related or law or human resources, and even then, what's the point? What's the point?
A lot of people say that my degree in musical theater is absolutely useless. So let's talk business real quick. You are not special by having a business degree. When you walk into a job interview and you say that you have a business degree from this random college that you went to, they're gonna look at it and be like, okay, we don't care. Everyone else in that room has a business degree. Say I walk into that interview and I have my musical theater degree, a bunch of business certifications, actual proof that I'm good at marketing, that I'm good at finance because of my stock portfolio, because of all the things that I've done. Who do you think that they're gonna hire? The person who's the exact same as every other candidate that's walking into the job, or someone who is a breath of fresh air, actually knows what the heck I'm talking about because I didn't just use ChatGPT. Who stands out in that job interview process?
Marketing degree is a waste of time and money. I will tell you why as a person who actually studied it and what I would do instead to get into marketing in 2025. The first thing you do when you want to get a job, you look at the job description and look at the skills and qualifications that are required. When you look at the marketing jobs, usually marketing degree is not essential or sometimes no degree even needed. The common skills are digital marketing, content creation, data analytics depending on what role you want, and guess what? You can get those knowledge by doing online certifications with LinkedIn Learning or HubSpot Academy. Secondly, 95% of my colleagues, they don't have marketing bachelor degrees, but they are best marketers I know. I studied marketing, however, if you already have a degree, you don't have spare 30 grand and spare 3 years of your life, I would do things different. You can go to Institute of Data and Marketing. They have many different courses that are accredited and valid everywhere. Most importantly, they teach you practical skills that you need for work. For example, their digital marketing course is for £150. Or Chartered Institute of Marketing, they have courses for different levels and they do them virtually and in person. Honestly, I wish I knew these courses earlier and didn't have to pay international fees in uni.
Tell me why I went to a fashion business school. Here's my degree. I went to a fashion business school and I cannot even get a job that makes more than $17 an hour. I work for big brands. Like, I have experience working for luxury brands. I have multiple internships under my belt. I'm very smart. I'm very capable. And literally none of these places are hiring. Every single job, especially where I'm applying to in Manhattan, because it's the fashion capital of the world. I'm like, if I'm going to go anywhere, it's going to be Manhattan. I cannot get a job that pays more than like $17 an hour. Like, am I gonna be poor forever? Like, I'm just like, I can't. And people are like, just keep applying. I'm like, I've been applying every single day doing hundreds of applications. I'm about to call my school up and say that this degree that I spent 4 years trying to get, 4 years, was a waste of money.
When they tell you that marketing is kind of a useless degree, please listen to them, because I did that. In fact, I got a double degree and I have not been able to find a job for over a year now. Because really what I think it comes down to is actually having a portfolio, like some sort of proof of work or like experience that will actually set you apart from thousands of other applicants. But see, I didn't really think about or care about this in uni. And that was my biggest downfall. But also, like, the internship market was just equally as competitive and I just like didn't want to get into it. In hindsight, I maybe should have, but I do want to tell you guys a way to get experience without having to rely on internships. If you are studying marketing, communications, sales, any of that, it's a platform called SideShift, and basically companies will post a bunch of UGC gigs on there, which is like content creation without being an influencer, and you get experience promoting products in an organic way. So you mainly learn how to soft sell, analyze your social media analytics, analyze trends. Honestly, you just have to check it out for yourself. It's like kind of hard to explain. So yeah, don't be like me, get whatever experience you can get.